It's been over a year since my first VEECON and a lot has changed. The business I started finally feels like it has some momentum and like there's just so much potential ahead. But of course, like any entrepreneurial journey, there's still uncertainty. There's still adversity, and even with all of this progress, it feels like my dreams are still so far away. And for me, the motivation for success will always be the people I love. And so I went to VEECON this year, hoping to experience something that could take me to the next level. And spoiler, I think it did, but not in the way that I expected. I think I went to VEECON looking for some tactics or a hack to generate more leads, close more deals, and make more money. I've been getting caught up in that a lot lately. Growing up, I was the youngest in my family, and so I got a lot of support. And for whatever reason, I've always felt a certain level of guilt about that. So I always wanted to give the most, provide the most, and be the most so I could pay them back. And I felt like if I could just make enough money, I'd be able to do that. But if I'm honest, that mentality has been weighing me down for a while now. But Inky Johnson, a motivational speaker that spoke at VEECON, said a lot that resonated with me. He said, "Don't measure your days by the rewards you reap, but in the seeds that you sow." And just because I haven't seen the fruit doesn't mean there aren't blessings growing underground that have yet to bloom. That material things aren't the real measure of growth. Rather, it's the strength of your character. He said, "Don't let your talent take you places your character can't sustain." And character is only built in adversity. It was a reminder that every adversity I've faced in the last year and will continue to face are building blocks to a strong character, so I can sustain and carry the responsibility of all the success that's on the horizon for me. And Jenna Zoe, the creator of My Human Design, said we often admire qualities in others and try to emulate them to be successful, instead of leaning into our own uniqueness and achieving our own version of success by expressing ourselves in a way that has never been done and could never be done by anyone else. Lately, I have been consuming a bunch of different content from business creators trying to take their tactics to 10x my business results. But I've been reminded that there is no one size fits all. It's one size fits one. And a part of what makes life beautiful is getting to know ourselves and leaning into who we were created to be. We are all unique, and when we trust our God-given gifts and stop putting the qualities that we don't have on a pedestal, we have the opportunity to capitalize on our strengths and genuinely create a positive impact in the world, in the lives of the people around us. And then finally, I got to talk to Gary. I told him how I quit my job a year ago to start my business and how it's grown. But even with all my progress, I still feel like it isn't stable enough to do what I've wanted to do for a while, which is start a family with my best friend. How even though she is the most supportive partner, I can't help but feel selfish for pursuing my dreams because I feel like I am delaying all of our goals together. Gary just reinforced how much progress I've made in such a short amount of time and told me, "You're not delaying shit." That money isn't the most important thing when it comes to starting a family. And he gave me permission to keep following my dreams, that I don't need to delay my desires until the day I've reached some financial goal. And if I'm honest, I think deep down in my heart, I already knew that. My parents weren't rich when they had me and my brothers, but we were rich in love. And in Gary's closing keynote, he said it too. You already know. You already know what you have to do, so just do what you know. He said that our fear can take control sometimes, and that fear is just trying to protect us, but we're actually far more capable than we think ourselves to be. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I came to VEECON to find some type of hack that could bring me to this next level of success. And I think that's what I found. And that hack is really just a perspective shift. That success isn't measured in the rewards you reap, but in the seeds that you sow. The seeds of self-acceptance, the seeds of courage, and the seeds of love. And that success, abundance, and giving back to the people you love has less to do with money and everything with how you make others feel.